Okay, so I'll cover this in the hackathon, but it's just to give you like a little heads up. So I'm just going to show you how to record, pre-record a data set. This is going to be different from the main way to do that in the main LeRobot library. The reason I created a separate script for it was because during the training loop of the reinforcement learning algorithm, there's like an online rollout stage where the data is recorded and then put into the data buffer to be used for training. Now, I wanted to make sure that that rollout loop is the same thing that I use when I'm doing recording, just to like eliminate the possibility of discrepancies in the way that I collect the data, just to be safe. So that's why I've made a separate script where I use this rollout function, which is actually used in the online training loop as well. Other than that, this works very similarly to the other script. Just like the key bindings are a bit different, and the way that I've done things is a little bit different, just to account for the fact that I'm visualizing things with OpenCV and that. So let's just like set things up to run this. I'm actually going to delete the prior data set that I had here to run this and collect like 5 episodes worth of data. So Python, LeRobot scripts, record episodes.py. I'm going to set like a dataset directory, so it's going to save the dataset in data push cube, and the number of episodes is going to be 5. And yeah, I'll press return and get started. By the way, importantly, I've put the cube on the right.
Episode 0, going left. Reset the environment and robot. Press return in the terminal when ready.
Right, so it said going left. So that gives me a clue already. So I should move the robot to the right of the cube, and the cube should be on the right. And I'm going to press return, and it's going to say go, and I'm going to do the task. And you're going to see the OpenCV window pop up.
Go.
So I'm going to move to the left. As soon as the cube overlaps,
episode finished. Press the return key to proceed.
I get the positive reward, and it's a success. And now the episode is finished. I have some choices here, but I'll just press the return key, which means I'll go to the next episode. So watch what happens. Oh, and I have to have terminal focus for this.
Episode 1, going right. Reset the environment and robot. Press return in the terminal when ready.
Right, so I don't have to wait for it to say all that stuff there. So I can just press return early, but I'm letting it roll out so you can hear it. And now, so I've set the robot to be on the left of the cube, and I'm going to run this again. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a mistake now. Instead of pushing the cube to the right, I'm going to accidentally make the arm go out of bounds, and it will be a data point that I don't want. So watch this.
Go. Episode finished. Press the return key to proceed.
So you can see the robot's gone out of bounds, like up too high. I've got a highly negative reward. The episode was terminated because of that. I have actually other options here. I can press and then the return key here to re-record that last episode, or Q to stop, just finish recording, and I'm happy with the number of episodes I have. So I'll just do N to re-record.
Episode 1, going right. Reset the environment and go.
Now I'm just gonna...
Episode finished. Press the episode 2, going left. Reset the environment and robot go. Episode finished. Press the return key to proceed.
You probably want 2 hands on the robot. So if you have someone with you, they can be pressing the key for you, or you can just like momentarily take your hand off the robot. But so I need to proceed.
Episode 3, going right. Reset the environment and robot. Press return in the terminal when go. Episode finished. Press the return key to proceed. Episode 4, going left. Reset the environment and robot. Press return in the terminal when ready.
So one other thing I want to demonstrate is, like, you can't see the updates on the OpenCV window now, but I think that you should capture about half of the data set in like the way that I have captured it so far, which is like if the cube's going left, then put the cube on the right, in the right side goal region, and just move it all the way to the left. But what you also want to be able to capture is where like the cube is starting like in the middle, or up against the rails, or other places. So I'd say 50% of the data, you want that sort of situation. So let me show you what that looks like where the cube's in the middle now.
Go.
Now the cube's in the middle, and so what the agent would have to learn here is that the arm should travel all the way to the cube and then continue to push the cube. Right? Which is a different scenario from if the cube's right up against the robot. Okay.
Episode finished. Press the return key to proceed.
And then when you finish
Dataset recording finished. Compute done.
statistics, and then you're done. So